Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome to TR Survival. Today we will actually showcase Chitin torch, which is one of the weapon. This is the continue from previous one. Last one we actually showcased the Chitin spear and it was quite nice. It's a great weapons basically for auto battling. And today we'll actually take a look at Chitin torch because this one's quite special. This one has something else into it, like unlike the spear. But yeah, first Chitin torch, as you can see, durability 100%, quantity 1. I actually have two of them, but yeah, we'll have to take a look at that later on. Item weight 1 kilograms will break in 10 uses. So what does it mean by will break in 10 uses? Kitten torch actually acts as light source, just like torch. So you can actually use this, and you can actually see it in your this one in your main character. It will be equipped in the what is it called again, the thing over here, the light source slot, right, for lights. And yeah, it's just basically torch but much more powerful. You can kind of see from the rarity as well. This one, the torch, regular torch is just white, right? I mean clear. There is no background color. It means that it's just common. And then this one, it has orange tint into it. Or I prefer to say that it's like legendary tier, right? So this is actually like the best variant of torch. And yes, as you can see, the search success over here is 100%. Basically, this can search anything without failure, and that's actually very good. You can see the torch, it only has search success by 5%. And then me, myself, I only use, where is it? This one, the powerful flashlight, it increased by 70%. Although there is another one which is 80%, but um, it's kind of what is it called? It's called, I think, Flatlight or something like that. I actually forgot. Um, it was quite expensive, but I'm working towards it anyway. Also, yeah, that's 70%. Now this is 100%. It means that it will actually search anything, right? Without any hesitation that you will miss it, basically. However, as you can see, it will break in 10 uses. Unlike torch, it actually breaks in 20 uses, and this one, kitten torch, only breaks, will break in only 10 uses, and that's actually quite bad, right? Um, yeah, like there's that, right? And then, as usual, this can also be used as damage, the same as torch, right? This one damage 10, effect burning 100%. While the kitten torch actually gives damage about 300 to 380, that's about 340, I believe, in average. And then range is 1, melee attack, and then action points 1, I guess the same as the kitten spear, and then the effect, it also has the burning effect by 100%. It means that if you hit any opponents with this, it will actually inflict burning damage over turn, which is always nice, right? Also, there's actually something that I kind of wonder, right? Because if we use torch in battle, it is basically a one-time use. You can only use one torch at a time. Now, I kind of want to know if that also applies the same towards kitten torch. Can I only do this attack one time only, and then it will break, right? So that's the question, the biggest question, right? And then second off, like, is it repairable? That's like the main issue, right? Because what will happen if this drops to 0% durability, right? Will it break? Will it not? Can you repair it or not, right? We'll actually take a look at that in the second, basically. Okay, so that's the kitten torch. But now the other question, how do you get that? Well, you can get that from EZAF's NPC or survivor base. In the specialist over here, production, you scroll down, you'll need level 5 of workshop, so it will be a little bit difficult. Basically, you will need maximum reputation for that. And then the kitten torch over here, it will need 20 wax. 20 wax is actually quite a lot because one cycle of mother bee, they only give two wax each. and there are six of them, therefore they will give 12 every rotation. It means that you will need at least 12, I mean, two rotation for getting another 12, right, which is 20, then after that 24 actually. But yeah, you need 20, it means you need a little bit more, right? And yes, 20, it means that you will have to beat the mother bee 10 times, because one of them, each one of them will drop 2, right? Now, since you need 20, it means that, simple division, 20 divided by 2 means 10, means 10 mother bee. It means you will need 6 and then another 4, right, in the next cycle. Five kitten, six bone glue, one tan leather. I guess that's just pretty much cheap, right? Like you can get that quite easily. Also, 1600 black rubbles for that. It's just it's cheap, right? But the wax is kind of expensive, but you know, it can be expensive if it is repairable. Then I don't mind, but if it's expensive but it's breakable, it's unrepairable, therefore um, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. We'll be the judge for that, right? Also, damage is kind of nice if you ask me. 340 damage for one action points. It means that in three action points you can actually do at least 1,000 damage, right? Which is actually quite a lot if you ask me. So yeah, we'll actually have to take a look about that as well. Now, with the kitten spear, as you can see, the damage is actually quite lower than that by 10, right? Also, it gives poison for 50 damage over turn. Now, we'll actually test how much burning damage it will give, right? Also, for how many turns? Like, is it one turn? Is it two turns? Three turns? I don't know. Also, how much damage it will do, right? So yeah, without any further ado, I guess we can just try it out. I also have another one over here, I believe. This one over here, yep. Okay, let's go here. Let's actually take those. Also, I'm going to use torch just to, what is it called again? Just for the comparison, basically. Also, I'm going to add another, this one, Shashlik, because I kind of want the counter attack as well, and see if I can counter attack using the torch or not. So let's cook this, and then I will eat that as well. I think, yeah, I can just eat that just like that. Let's bring this. Now I'm going to pick opponents that are melee attack so that I can test the counter attack. Um, I will actually try to beat another boar, I guess, or bear. It's fine as well. Actually, yeah, let's do this. We will also take, test if you can auto battle using that or not. Okay, here we go. This is attack. Let's not use the raven. Let's use the torch. Also, another torch, I believe. Where is it? This one. Also, just for the safety reason, I will put PKM just for that. Now let's start the battle and see how this goes. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. I still have this person over here. Okay, so I'm not gonna attack just yet because this is all about melee. It means that I will let the bear come closer to me, basically, right? Also, hopefully my teammates doesn't do any stupid things. So yeah, like getting pushing forward, right? It's always bad idea. Okay, now let's go here. At the hill. Oh, there is a mine there actually. Oh, that's actually quite bad. Now, I'm going to test first using the torch, just so that you know that if I use torch, regular torch, it will actually consume the actual torch by one. So I'm kind of curious what will happen if I use the kitten torch, right? Will it break immediately or not, right? Because I see this durability over here. The torch doesn't have, so it makes sense that the kitten torch will reduce durability instead of immediately breaking it, right? So yeah, let's try this one first. I will actually break, no, by break I mean attack, probably this one because this is the first one, and I will guarantee to attack, right? I mean revenge. So yeah, let's focus on this one first. As you can see like that, the torch actually gone, right? It reduced by one, right? From 11 to 10 now. And then as you can see, the burning damage from the torch is only 5 damage for 2 turns, right? Which is basically negligible, right? Now I'm going to use these torch and see how this goes with this one. Okay, so okay, here we go. Interesting. It's not broken immediately, but you can kind of see the green bar kind of lowered a little bit there. Yeah, kind of lowered a little bit. Probably you can do this 20 times or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Now let's take a look at the mutant pair, how much damage it will take. Okay, so this is the from the torch, right? 5 damage for 2 turn. Now for the torch, it gives 20 damage for 2 turn. Well, that's kind of underwhelming if you ask me, because 20, the other thing, the kitten spear actually gives 50, right, for poison damage for 2 turns, so that's a 100 basically. Well, this one, the Kitten Torch, only gives 20 burning damage for 2 turns. That's basically 40. So there is 60 damage gap there. Yes, the Torch actually gives more damage by 10 compared to the Kitten Spear. However, the burning damage is actually much lower than the poison damage from Kitten Spear. So I would say just by that itself, it means that the Kitten Torch is not as great as the kitten spear, right? Despite of having anything else, like like the same action points, the same range, and some stuff like that, right? Um, okay, now I probably will just simply stack on this mutant pair, um, just so that I took less damage next turn anyway, right? Okay, so that still stacks, which is always nice. 40 now, and then I do another one that will be 60, I believe. 60 for two. Yep, but still, right? If I do the spear 3 times, that's already 150, right? Because 50 times 3, that's already 150. So that's 90 extra damage, which is, I would say, it's it's kind of bad, right? Because it is not like that, right? So yeah, anyway, there's that, but it's fine, I would say. Well, not really fine. I mean, it's kind of not fine, but it's still alright. But yeah, now I will actually just spend the rest for the other one, just cause why not, right? So yeah, as you can see there, so okay, so basically I did already 5 times, right? This one 3 times, and then the other one once each. It means 5, right? And then this one got lowered by about quarter. So yeah, basically you can use this 20 times probably, right? Let's do this one more time, because why not? So that's 6. Okay, I will actually keep count on that. And turn 60. Okay, 65 actually, because there's another 5. Also, I defense just like that, and it will probably die to the burn. No, that is, what is it again? 20 times 4. That's only 80, right? Yeah, only 80, unfortunately, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not fine per se, but it's alright, right? So basically, you get damage for 340 plus 20, right? So that's, I mean, 20 times 2, so that's like 40. So 340 plus 40 means 380, which is still a lot for a melee weapon for one action points, but I don't know. I will probably still pick PKM just for the fact that it has long range. It also, yeah, like it's just burst damage, right? Long range as well. That's just better in general, right? Also, yeah, I don't have the melee perk, melee expert perk. It, like that's why the damage is so low. If I have that, it means I can do another quarter of that. It means I will do extra 75 damage, right? And then from the perks that increase damage towards the, what is it, like mutants as well, and other things, right? Increase that as well. I think I have that for 30%. Yeah, as you can see over here, it increased by 90, right? Because 30% of 300 is pretty much 90%, right? I mean 90 damage, right? But yeah, as you can see, just like that, it's alright, I guess. But yeah, still, it could be better. But hopefully they increase this for more damage. At least burning damage, the same as Kitten Spear, but uh, we'll actually have to see, right? I mean, I kind of understand as well, because you can kind of use this as light source, right? But the thing is that it really required 20 waxes, while the kitten spear only used 4. So that's actually using this is basically 5 spears, right? So yeah, that's kind of expensive if you ask me. It means I need to, yeah, like basically it requires a lot of killing mother bee, right? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. I guess I can just finish this now, just wrap up, I guess, wrap up things. So I do 6, right? And then this one 7, and then 8, I think. Okay, and then let's do this one over here, 9, and that's about it. No, actually 10, right? Because this one, yeah, 4, and then 3. No, it's actually, oh yeah, it's 3, and then another 3. So that's 10 already. Yeah, like exactly at half, right? So I still have another 10 use for that. But I'm not gonna use up everything just yet because I kind of want to do it for anything else, basically. I kind of want to check if you can, like basically what is it called again? Use this for I don't know, like uh try for something else, basically, right? So yeah, anyway, I think I'm just gonna finish this. I don't really care. The burning damage will not kill that anytime soon anyway, therefore it's just better to just kill them, right? Also, I'm probably going to go far just so that I don't trigger the counterattack. Also, I don't really want to waste the durability by the counter attack, basically. So yeah, let's just kill this. Now, that's kinda not bad. Now, I want to check about the durability first. Okay, here we go. Now it's at 45%. Okay, so it was 100%, right? So every time you do attack, it means it will actually drop by 5%, right? Yeah, okay, so that's basically 20 times of use. Also, yeah, it means that its use of flashlight or light source, it will actually drop by 10%, right? Because this one only have 10 what is it, 10 uses, right? It means, every time I use this as light source, it will actually drop the durability by 10%, which is again quite bad if you ask me. Now, the real question, can you actually repair this or not? I don't see any repair menu over here, the same as the kitten spear. You cannot manually repair that. Now, let's take a look at the specialist and see if we can actually fix that or not. Um, Okay, apparently we cannot repair that. So, that's actually quite rough for me. That basically lowered the my scoring for this one. Like because I expect that because like literally this requires 20 waxes, right? That's basically 5 kitten spear. You can craft 5 kitten spear out of 20 waxes, right? Yeah, like I kind of want this to have something even more special, other than just success by 100%, because generally speaking, I don't think anyone will be, like um, I don't know, engaged enough to actually use the 100% search success. Because like me, I only use this one. This is 70%, and most of the time I got the stuff that I'm searching anyway. So, you know, is it actually worth it, just to make sure that you get whatever? It means what is looting anyway, right? Like what will be the rewards for looting, right? Like looting cities, it's not that great, honestly. I mean, sure, some of the rewards are quite great, expensive or rare, but is it actually worth it to just specifically chase for that? Like you can just do, use this powerful flashlight just to do the same job, right? And then just pray to the RNGesus so that you roll on the, the high roll, right? So that you, I guess, succeed in searching, right? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the kitten torch now. It's you cannot repair this. Burning damage lower than poison damage from kitten spear. What else? Like 20 wax instead of 4. And yeah, like just basically I think the most thing, the most important thing from this is that the most crucial thing, right? the fact that this is not repairable, that it's basically basically I would say no, right? Okay, so that's just my take on that. Now I'm going to try to use this as auto battle. Can I actually auto battle stuff using this, right? Now I will drop all of my other stuff over here, like all the possible, what is it, like great weapons, right? Okay, now I have nothing. Well, I still have SVD. Actually, let's drop that as well. Now I have my tool over here. See if we can actually beat the opponents using this or not, because as you can see, this is counted as tool, right? This is not counted as equipment or weapon. So it's kind of curious, right? I'm kind of curious. Also, we have 45% durability. That should be recorded or noted, right? Now let's go search something. I guess bears we can try. I mean, previously we can actually beat the bears using the kitten spear, I think, like auto battle. Now we will try if we can auto battle this using that or not. Okay, so that's straight up no, right? Deadly over there. We cannot auto battle. Yeah, like we're just physically not possible to do that, right? Also, I'm just gonna escape, I guess. Oh, I cannot escape. Oh, this is actually quite bad. Can I actually go here and then just stay? Maybe I will go here actually to stun this one because I don't want this bear to be here. So that it blocks my, walking towards the exit, right? And then I'm just gonna simply go back, I guess, and see how this goes, right? I don't think any bears can reach me. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so I'm just gonna escape this. I'm not gonna waste again because, as you can see, it's quite expensive, right? As you can see, as well as the first battle, and I already destroyed it like 55% of that, right? Okay, so this one doesn't work. Actually, let's drop this. Maybe it's the durability, sometimes it doesn't work because the durability is too low. Might want to try that again. Okay, let's actually find a pair again and see if we can do that with full durability. Okay, so no, so it's still deadly, I guess. Durability doesn't actually, doesn't necessarily give me, what is it, like, doesn't necessarily uh, give me the ability to the availability of auto battling pairs using full durability of kitten torch anyway. Okay, now let's try on boards first. I will actually try boards first because I don't really want to waste the durability on the smaller ones. I believe I can still kill snakes using the torch, but I kind of want the boards first. Okay, where's the boards? um did I kill them all? I don't think so. I don't think. Um, okay, they're not appearing. Okay, let's actually take a look over here. There is actually, but why are they not appearing? Maybe in Wasteland. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's try here. Probably. Okay, no, there's bandits now. In the Wasteland anyway. Okay, that's just bandits reappearing. Okay, hello. I think my game's kind of broken. Okay, boards, where's boards? I want only boards, where's boards? Okay, here we go. Boards, let's attack and see if we can. Okay, no, okay, so that's also not available to auto battle that as well. Oh, actually, oh, yeah, never mind. Oh, yeah, like I have this, right? And it still doesn't allow me to auto battle, which is quite unfortunate, right? I'm just gonna escape. Maybe I will try on wolves next, or lynxes, or after that I can try on snakes, right? Okay, here we go. Now this is wolves, and see if I can do it. I can actually. Do I want to risk? Do I want to actually do this because um, it is quite expensive, right? It's still 100%, I think. Now let's just try this. If it breaks, then it breaks, but I would be very sad if it does. Okay, so that reduced by 25%. That's actually very extremely expensive because with Kitten Spear, I can pretty much like auto battle bears with only about, I think, 13%, right? And this one just straight up 25% only on wolves as well, which is again very expensive if you ask me. Now I'm going to use this one, 45. Now let's try this again, but only on snakes, I think. um, yeah, this one, let's do this. Let's auto battle. Okay, that was 5, and then this is 45%. Let's see the durability now. Like, will it, drop even low? Yeah, okay, so that's another 25%. Well, unfortunately, like, the kitten torch is pretty much expensive, wasteful, and it's not worth it. Not even for, I guess, at least for combat. It's kind of not worth it for combat, in the terms of manual combat or even auto battle. Basically, none of them will give any real value from the kitten torch compared to the kitten spear. I guess that kind of makes sense because kitten spear, it is a spear, right? So it's supposed to be working as weapon, right? Because it's spear, and then this is just torch. I mean, what can torch do anyway, right? It's literally just for light swords. Like, sure, you will grab this in your hand, right? And then you probably just gonna swing this, right? Like, just swing for the flame, and then they got the burning damage. But at the end of the day, it's kind of not efficient, right? You will most likely break the torch before you actually kill the opponents, right? Like, realistically speaking, anyway, your torch will probably get messed up already, and your opponent's still alive, basically, right? So yeah, I kind of understand as well, like, like, the reality, what is it, like, the reality check on kitten torch, right? Because um yeah, I guess it makes sense as well. Also, I think the one that let me down is the fact that we cannot recharge this, or repair, basically, because using this powerful flashlight over here, I can actually just insert some batteries so that it, and the charge basically will be at 100% again. So why cannot be like that, right? Why can't I just put some wax or kitten, some leather, as well as manual, repair over here, right? And then, basically the same as kitten spear as well. That one also doesn't have the repair, manual repair, and kind of have to repair to the specialist in the NPC, right? Well, this one is just straight up not available at all. Not even manual, not even from NPC. Well, actually, oh no, this is just the production. Okay, I was kind of shocked there for a bit, but that's just the production, right? Here we go. This is the repair, and there is no option for kitten torch, which is quite unfortunate if you ask me. So yeah, I guess this is all the what is it, review for kitten torch as well as kitten spear over here. I kind of like it, but I like, surely I like the kitten spear the most, just for the fact that it has unique ability, right? It can also push back the opponents, right? Like, as you can see from the previous video as well. And then this one, this doesn't push back. This has less damage, and this is, it will, what is it called again? Degrades, right? It will break easier, much more easier than the kitten spear. So yeah, okay, I guess that'll be it for this to review, I guess, or showcase for Kitten Spear and Kitten Torch. These are all weapons that are available, only exclusive from specialist over here, which is have specialist, basically. You can get this by level 5 workshop at the very bottom. You need 20 wax for kitten torch. Also, you will need 4 wax for kitten spear. It means that to get one of these each, you will need to beat 2 mother bee cycle. And where is mother bee? It's over here. There is these 6 skulls over here, orange skull. I marked this as the mother bee. What is it, like, nests, basically? There is one near Izevsk. There is two to the west. There is one to the east, and then there are two to the south as well. 6, and each one of them will give you 2 wax. So to make one torch and one spear, you will need 24. It means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 12. you will need two rotation of this, two cycles of mother piece, and you can get yourself one each of um, one spear and one torch, right? Again, it's quite expensive. I guess it makes sense because they are great, right? They are great melee weapon. Also, they have like continuous damage, right? Like damage over time as well, or over turn, basically, right? 50 poison for the kitten spear and 20 burning damage from the kitten torch, all for 2 turns. But that's about it. As for auto battle, the kitten spear is probably the best because this one can um, auto battle pairs, and then this one can even auto battle birds, right? So yeah, also auto battling wolves already kind of shred this by 25%, right? Not even wolf, but more like snakes as well. Killing snakes using this torch will already drop the durability by 25%. So yeah, it's not worth it, right? But the kitten spear, this is probably the winner. It's cheaper. It's like sometimes you see the phrase more expensive means better, right? But this is not the case actually. Kitten spear is uh 1/5 much more cheaper than the torch. Like literally you can get 5 spear just for one torch. So yeah, it's very cheap. Also, it's kind of useful, right? I can see why I will actually use kitten spear, but that's about it, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I think that'll be it for today's video about showcasing Aesop's weapon, kitten torch, also kitten spear previously. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay so stealthy. I will see you again very soon, and see ya.